With all that being said, right off the bat, let's get started with some comments. Got a lot of stuff to talk about today, man. It's been a crazy week. Prices are going through the roof. Boy, you guys can't wait till tomorrow's video. I kind of lose it a little. Oh, a lot of angry people at Kroger today. For those of you who are on the show tonight, I will give a little bit of a heads up. I did have to erase a lot of the video. There was a lot of people yelling at people and all kinds of crazy stuff. We'll get into that here a little bit later. Hey, Corey, how you doing, buddy? What's up, Danno? What's up to you, man? Hey, Dawn, how are you? DJI, yo, yo, yo. What's up, Nate? Dawn says, hello, DJI. Sherry says, hi, Danno and Jess. Hey, Sherry, how are you? Dawn says, I hit the thumbs up and waiting to go. Well, thank you very much. If you guys are enjoying, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And if you're new to the show, don't forget to subscribe down below. We are trying to spread our news across the world. Jessica's on here already. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Hello, Holly. How are you? Hey, Danno, what did you think about the Super Bowl? I thought if we had a few more seconds, we would have won that Super Bowl. I feel great about our team. Something that the Bengals, I've never seen the Bengals be able to do something like that, and I think we got a pretty bright future ahead of us. So I think good things are on the horizon. Copycat, hello. Hello, I've been watching you usually in the morning doing your grocery shopping. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, and again, I try to tell everybody, if you're having something that you love, that you're having trouble finding, let us know in the comments, and I'll try and keep an eye out. A lot of things that we've been finding lately, I've noticed a lot of our viewers have found in other stores. Maybe not Kroger, maybe not Walmart, but you're finding it in other places. Just to know that it's coming back seems to give you a little bit of an edge on where you maybe have seen it at one of your stores across the country or around the world. We've been getting viewers from all over the world. It's absolutely amazing. I thank you all so much for your support. Amy Williams, hello. Can you send us a Kroger here in North Carolina? I believe there are some Krogers in North Carolina, but they're pretty scattered. You might have to do a little driving. Or they may not be named Kroger. They might be, well, let's see. Food for Less is out west in California. There are some on the East Coast. I think like Mariano's, I think, is one of them. And there's a couple other ones. I don't know. Kroger's is kind of like Disney of the grocery world. They're buying up other names. Disney bought Fox. They bought Marvel. Kroger's is buying a lot of grocery stores. Oh, Electric, hello. I'm in Northern Virginia. Awesome. Glad to have you on. Cheryl, hello. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Rita Lockett, how you doing? Mark Gillick. Hello, Danno and Jess. How was your week? Busy. Been really busy this week. Up and down weather. I know I got a couple comments, people asking if I had a cold. I get allergies real bad. Like, there's a lot of pollen. It was 60 degrees yesterday, and it is 28 degrees right now. So, I mean, the weather, when it starts flip-flopping, I have to take my Zyrtec. The Kroger version, because I can't afford the Zyrtec version. Jennifer Castillo, hello. How are you? Oh. Northeastern Mountain Folk. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Electric says there's plenty of food, nor Virginia. Do you mean there's plenty of food in Virginia? Tracy Muckin. Tracy says apple jelly. You know what? I haven't noticed. But since you mentioned that, me and Jess are heading down to Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg here in a few weeks. So we're going to definitely get some of that apple butter that they sell at the Apple Barn. Delicious stuff right there. I'll keep my eye out. I don't know. It's funny you mentioned that because I was at Kroger today and I noticed a lot of different types of jellies are missing. Now, we saw a lot more at Walmart, but tomorrow's video, I'm not going to lie to you guys, it was rough. It was rough. There were a lot of things going on. Prices were wrong. Things were all mixed up. Now, this was at the Kroger Marketplace, the same store I was at a few days ago. You guys, some of you guys had left in the comments that there were some prices that were mixed up, and you guys were right. The buy five or more, save $1 on each item, that deal is gone. That ended Tuesday night. And they still today, have all those signs up. I actually talked to a manager about that. I know some of you guys have asked for me to interview employees and managers. I can't do that. I would love to, but now for their respect and privacy, and I probably shouldn't do that anyway. But I do know people, and you know there were some things going on, which I don't want to ruin the whole video. But I do have a little bit of a speech at the end or I talk about it a little bit of some of the stuff that happened. It's pretty crazy. Excuse me. Jess says, "Hey Mark, Barry." I'll try to skip the comments where you guys are talking to each other, but feel free, because you guys know I get way behind because I like to chat. Holly talking to Jess. Electric says, "Plenty food in Northern Virginia." That's awesome. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. I know there are a lot of places in the country that are doing a lot better than others. A lot better than around here. Kathleen Ross, hello. Welcome to the show. Hello, Danno and Jess. Hello to you. Just talking to Holly. Friday, I'm exhausted. I think we all are. It's been a long week. I'll tell you what, one thing after the Super Bowl, that next Monday, I was like a zombie. I could not get it together. You turn on a radio, every radio station in the city was talking about the game, and it was like, I had to turn it off. I was like, I just couldn't handle it on Monday, but Tuesday was good to go. Beth says, "Hi there, hello to you." How you doing, Beth? Corey says, "Hi, Jess." Angela M, hello. Yes, the trucker will more from CA to DC. Do you mean they're going from California to DC? I don't know. Cheryl's talking to Jess. Dawn says, "All the snow melted yesterday, and then we got a couple inches yesterday." Yeah, we didn't get that much. We got like a little dusting. The one thing that kind of hurt us around here is we had massive flooding. It rained like crazy here. And I'm actually glad it was rain, because if it was colder, it was in the upper 50s, low 60s, and which is crazy for this time of year. And the highways were flooded. I mean, they had on the news, they were just showing cars like barely able to move because they're in a foot of water. But all that would have been snow. Let's see. Hey, Kathy. Everybody saying hello. Mark says, "Do you have any good bakery sand? Do you have any good bakery specialty?" I can't make that out, Mark. Bakery sand specialty meat stores? I don't know. Jess says, "Hi, Kathy." Gary, the cable guy, says, "In North Carolina, Harris Teeter is owned by Kroger." Okay. I have heard of that store before. I didn't know it was owned by Kroger, though. That's interesting. Corey says, "Danno, have you had a chance to see the newer Venom movie? It's on tonight. Just wondering if it was good." Oh, watch something else, man. I don't know, buddy. I didn't like it. I'd rather not talk about it. Go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and watch it. You might like it. We'll talk about it next Friday after you've seen it. But I don't know, man. It's nowhere near as good as the first one. It's like polar opposite. The only similarity is it's got Venom in it. I did not like the direction they went with Carnage. I grew up reading Spider-Man, Carnage, Maximum Carnage, and it's just Woody Harrelson is a good Carnage. I will say that. Director, not so much. They should have completely picked a different director for that movie. I have good actors, bad script. So really, if you go into it with pretty low I went into it with pretty high expectations. So if you go into it with really low expectations, you should be all right. Liberty Township lad, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Pringles aren't on sale anymore. Yeah, no doubt. You will see. I don't mention you in the video tomorrow, but thank you for letting me know that because I would have never seen that otherwise. Liberty Township lad, which is just north of us here. He breaks down a lot of the things that we do on here. I kind of feel like he's almost the Robin to the channel here. You do a great job, man. I appreciate you always looking up a lot of these extra details. If ever you guys are in the comments, he always leaves a lot of the more stuff that's on sale that we don't see right away. That being said, I know a lot of Kroger's are different. We've compared prices on the channel before, and some prices will not be the same. Some will be higher at one Kroger, some will be lower, depending on where you live. But yeah, I really appreciate you letting me know that, buddy. Georgia Mountain Folk talking to Gary. Let's see. Everybody chatting. Charles Kelmer, what's up, buddy? Hey, Danno, we are heading to Gatlinburg end of April. We are heading there middle of March. And let's keep everyone in our thoughts and prayers with the fire there last night. I don't know if you guys heard, but there was a big fire that broke out. Pine Mountain, I believe it is, which it's contained. It's contained now, so everything's fine. But they were evacuating people out of there. And, let's keep all them in our thoughts and prayers. And, boy, I mean, I remember the fire that happened there a few years ago. That was no joke. I mean, that went on for a long time, and it wasn't good. So you gotta watch with them fires down there, and anywhere where you heavily wooded area, and luckily they were able to contain it. There was a lot of rain, so that helped. I was keeping a close eye on that going on. Josh says, "Hey, Josh. You're doing a great service for the community. Keep up the good work." Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Nana M, hello. You guys are awesome. Saturday morning here. Love tuning into you. Besides, cost of food is going up. Oh, Saturday morning where you live. Okay. Besides cost of food going up, so has housing, be renting or buy, and also price of cars new and used. Hope you win the lottery. I hope you do too. I'm rooting for you. Yeah, everything. Me and Jessica were looking to buy a house last year. We wish we would have got one back when the pandemic first started because the housing market was so cheap, and now it's just blown up. I mean, it is just so expensive for some of the housing around here and all over the country. It's insane. It really is. And one thing, and just from the smallest point that I can make, like with groceries affect our everyday lives, right? I mean, yeah, some of us need cars to get to the grocery store, but it's not, groceries are a necessity. We have to eat, and yeah, I mean, I've had all kinds of comments, some amazing comments. People say, well, what would you do if you didn't have grocery stores? Well, I can hunt, I can fish. There's other ways. I have filters where I can clean my own water. There are things that you can do. Obviously, we can survive. I have a stockpile of lighters. I know it may sound weird. Like, why do you have a bunch of lighters? I mean, I have tons of like Bic lighters, regular lighters that I hold on to because you never know, when you'll need one for a fire. you know, like a bonfire or something. You know, it's something that I always hold on to. You know, I used to collect lighters, I used to collect Zippos and stuff, but I thought of that. You know, it's like, well, when this stuff like the big lighters, you couldn't find them in the stores, I was handing them out. I'm like, here you go, buddy. There you go. You know, I had plenty of them. And that's something that, you know, in the future, that's something we need to kind of look at is trading with each other. You know, I have this. What do you got? That's a cool shirt. Well, I have the lighters you need. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like there's ways that we can save money, which I don't know. I don't know if ever I'll incorporate something like that into the channel, but it's something interesting to think about. And it's ways that, you know, if things get too crazy, we will move on. You know, I don't want to get too deep. Oh, did that daggone skipping thing. One second. Mary Martinez, hello. Glad to be here. Love the videos. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Dawn says, I went to Walmart yesterday in the early morning and I love the Aunt Nellie's brand. I got the last loaf because it was on sale. That's awesome. Yeah, Aunt Nellie, I'm pretty sure I've tried it before. I don't know. Angela says, hello, yes, they are moving from California to December, or to, to DC, February 25th to March 1st. Yes, I heard that. Cheryl says, the streets flood here too, and my sidewalk hard to get to the mailbox. Man, that stinks. Yeah, my cousin lives in northern Kentucky, and their whole driveway was completely flooded. They couldn't go nowhere. Holly says, what hotel are you guys in Tennessee? I'll let you know when we get down there. I don't want to put that on here right now, but we will do a review. We will take you guys with us when we go to Gatlinburg. We're going to give you guys a taste of everything that we do. No pun intended. We do food reviews when we're down there, all kinds of shops. It will be a lot of fun. I am going to do some shopping videos. We're going to take a look at what their Walmart looks like. We're going to take a look at what their Kroger. They have Publix down there, so I'll get a chance to visit Publix. It'll be interesting to see what a tourist town and how their stores look. I'm really interested in doing that. Judy Dreyer, hello. How are you? Sherry Smith says, we had ice storm last night. Oh, boy. I'll tell you what. I hate those. That was rough a couple weeks ago. We still got ice. Tracy says, 3 words sort of, haha. Can you let your followers know if they follow him? The prepping preacher passed away yesterday morning. Sad days. I'm sorry to hear that. I never heard of him before, but I'm sorry to hear that. Mark Gillick says, bakeries and specialty meat stores. Yeah, we got all kinds of bakeries. Oh yeah, couple of them are out of business. The pandemic kind of wiped them out, but we do have some bakeries. We do have a lot of meat stores. But I've said in other live shows and other videos, that will be something that we focus on at some point. But because it's hard to kind of make a video out of that. I don't, like I said last week, I don't know if you were on here last week, but I don't want to make them look bad. And I don't mean like I would purposely do that. I mean like it's hard to talk about a place like I would have to basically do a video on their meat and that's it. Like, hey, support your local group. Because I don't want to go and do a video of Stouffer's meals for $5 or $6 or a case of pop for $15. You know what I mean? Like it would make them look bad and I don't want to do that. But I also don't want to go in and do like a 5-minute video on how awesome their meat looks. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to work it out to where maybe I can do some interviews with some of these butchers and what they think and the local farmers that they know and stuff like that. I'm in the process of working on some stuff like that. But to go and do a video in a small market store like that, I don't know if that would really benefit them. Nancy B, hello. Hello, Danno, Jess, and everybody. Angela says, I loved it. Dawn says, I think he means bakery and special. Yeah, yeah. Out of work bum. Hey, Danny, up here in New Hampshire, the shelves and prices look much better than in your area. I think we are in a bubble here. I've heard that. Up around, now we've gotten some comments from like New Jersey, and Maine, not Maine, Connecticut, some from New York. You know, I just think it depends on where you are. If you are away, if you're not in like the major city area, you're probably better off than you are being like in the city like we are, because you don't have as many people. I've noticed a lot of comments where people say their stores are fine. I'm like, well, what's the population? And they're like, oh, a few thousand. I'm like, well, that's why. easier to maintain when you don't have as many people. You know what I'm saying? But if you are, you know, and you're in a big city area, that's awesome. That means that the trucks are coming in and you guys aren't having much problems. And I hope it stays that way. Let's see. Everybody saying hello. Angela says the first one is best. I must have missed something here, Angela. I went back to see your comments here. Recyclable Homestead, hello. How are you? Thanks for joining. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Really helps spread out the channel. It's really awesome when we get done with the live show. I'll notice like an hour or two later, like, you know, a few hundred people actually come on and rewatch the live show. So everything that we say in here, other people are watching it, and they'll actually comment from a lot of the stuff that you guys have mentioned across the country here. It's pretty awesome to see all that stuff. And it's... What is going on here? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Wait a minute. Not so new in town. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the super chat. Jess, thanks for sharing your recipes. I tried and loved the Skyline chili dip. Watching from Nashville tonight, Angie. Thank you so much, Angie. Really appreciate that. Jess is showing her appreciation. That is really awesome. Thank you. And yeah, that Skyline chili dip, it is really good. I mean, it is awesome. Try those cannonballs, those sausage ball things. Man, those are delicious too. Actually, Jess, kind of like a happy accident here. We were eating those, and we were cutting the little, the cannonballs, she calls them, and mixing it in with the Skyline chili dip. Oh, boy. That was like a heart attack waiting to happen. Absolutely delicious. Thank you so much. Let's see. Barry said the same thing. Going to the movie with very, very low expectations. Yeah, Venom 2 really wasn't that great, Corey. Chris Elliott, hello. Just got back from Aldi. Whole chicken, 99 cents a pound. That is pretty awesome. That is good. Yeah, we're going to have to start shopping at some other places. Now, you guys know that we've grown to love Aldi. And, we get some pretty bad comments on Aldi. I just skip over them. I don't erase them because everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? I'm not going to be that guy. But, if it's negative, I'm not going to respond. I'll leave it on there for one of you guys if you want to talk to them. I feel like I've actually convinced a couple people to shop at Aldi on this channel, which is pretty awesome. Quick disclaimer, Aldi did not pay me to say that. M. Fisher, formula recalls. I heard this. Formula recalls, just what parents needed. Honestly, too many food recalls these days. It is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, now I won't talk about this on a video, but I will talk about it right now. This whole listeria thing, right? Okay, listeria in ice cream. Okay, now, Now, we had the whole thing with the lettuce and the bagged lettuce. I get it, okay? But ice cream seems like a whole different game because it's all frozen. It's all like flash frozen. So how can you get listeria in a ice cream? Like, it just, I don't know. I feel like things, I don't know. You guys know that I'm not a big, huge conspiracy theorist, but I mean, there are just too many things that are happening right now that you have to question what's really going on here. Today I felt like the first time at Kroger, I felt like they're really starting to take advantage, and I go into it a little bit more on the video tomorrow. But I really felt like, you know what? I don't have to shop here if I don't want to. If you guys are going to be ridiculous, you're going to put prices in the wrong areas, you're going to raise things almost double than what they're worth, then I'll just go somewhere else. Because somebody out there is going to have the right deal, and I'm going to find it. All right, hold on a second. Who did I miss here? I seen somebody. Prime of Midlife. Man, thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you for joining the show. Really awesome. Uh, Definitely helping out on some of the gas that it costs us to drive around and do these. We really appreciate that. Oh, that's another thing. Another thing. And I won't keep going because I want to get to all your comments, but gas prices. You guys have been talking, and I feel like we're like in the batter's box, right? We're sitting steady at 3.30 a gallon, but out here in Illinois it's 3.60 something. It's just going to keep moving east. It's just going to keep moving east. I have a feeling, knock on wood, we get another couple weeks before it gets that high here. But we're hearing out in California. Somebody had mentioned 5.32 a gallon. 5.32 a gallon. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. I don't even know how to respond. But thank you so much, Prime of Midlife. Really appreciate that. Scroll back here. Otter Pride. Good evening from Arizona. Good evening to you. I was reading some upsetting news about Goodyear, Arizona today. It's looking like, our Reds, Cincinnati Reds, have their practice out in Goodyear, Arizona. They're not working out those million versus $1 trillion deals, so who knows if we're going to get baseball. It's a money, 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 money. It's like, it really drives me nuts. It really does. And the fact that the Reds probably will not have their opening day, which is really big here in Cincinnati, that's pretty frustrating. I was reading an article about it today. Longtime Cincinnati journalist wrote a pretty heartfelt thing on how the whole money thing is just affecting everything in baseball, and it's crazy. Nancy talking to Barry. How's the weather in Bama? Beth Spearstead, hello. What do you think of the situation in Canada? I don't really know what to think about it. I could say one thing of certain, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. All this needs to get worked out. They need to let people just be free and move on with your life, and just get the most important thing is getting the products to where they have to go. Canada pays for stuff from here, we get it to them. We pay from stuff from there, we get it from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it all has to work out. It has to get done. 30, 40 years, 20, 30 years ago, this would be unacceptable. This would never happen. No matter what is going on. Angel's Life, hello. Saying hi to Otter Pride. Carolina Meha. Did I say that right? Carolina? Hello, I'm new to your channel. Love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Barry talking to Nancy. Angela says there is a map of the route the truckers will take on Twitter. They are going across Ohio through Columbus. Okay. So they must be... So if they're heading west to east, then they must be going either 70 or The main drag that goes east to west up there. Grandma's Gadgets, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. Awesome, Grandma. Thank you so much. And good evening to you. Sorry, I'm probably getting a little behind here. I'll try to catch up. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the support and everything. It really means a lot. And we've been getting emails and some in the comments, of like merch and t-shirts, coffee mugs. One thing I was talking to Jess about is I like to come up with a coffee mug. I don't know what it'll say on there. Maybe shopping adventure with Danno or something. But if I can start getting coffee mugs out to people, we can all have coffee here on Friday nights. It doesn't, you can do that anyway, just with whatever mug. But I don't know, it was kind of a thought, like, because we all kind of have coffee together. A lot of people have coffee with us in the mornings when you watch the videos, and it's like coffee cups. It's kind of ringing in my head here. And I'd like to come out with some t-shirts too, trying to work out how we can do that. I've seen some things where they're ridiculous prices, not for me, but for you guys. And I want to make sure that they're good prices. I don't want you to have to pay a lot of money to get a coffee mug or a t-shirt. There's places where I'm trying to find the cheapest ones that are good. I want good quality. Let's see here. I will check out that map, Angela. That's interesting. Georgia Mountain Folks says we are 33 here. Oh, the temperature? Yeah, it's chilly. Jane Alaska, hello. Happy Friday to you. Cheryl says 24 degrees here in Illinois. Yeah, and it's coming this way. All the temperatures always, once they hit you, Cheryl, the next day they're hitting us. And we got a high of like 29 tomorrow, I think. That's going to drop. Then it's going up to like 50, 52 degrees on Sunday. My allergies are going to be knocking me down. Angela's Life says, talking to Otter Pride. Oh, Arizona is a beautiful place. I love Arizona. Carolina says, I gave my like already. Really appreciate it. Nancy says, Rambo is doing better. His leg is still bothering him. Thanks for asking. Good old Rambo. Angela says, I collect the lighters from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't know Dollar Tree sold lighters. I never really looked for them there. That's pretty cool, though. Well, I'll tell you what. There have been a lot of people. Like, I've gone into Dollar Tree a couple times. Haven't done videos there since. I did the one video when everything went up to $1.25. And I was in there the other day, and I didn't do a video. Like, man, there's this one lady just yelling about the price, and she, F this, F that. I don't need to shop here. Then why are you? Like, just put your stuff back and go. Like, that's what I'm thinking about in my head. Like, don't be rude. Like, this lady's just doing her job. I don't understand people like that. Like, they just want to make their point. I understand, if it's a change. It really is. You really start to do the math, and I know for people who are on a specific budget, that 25 cents can really mean a lot per product. But you don't need to be yelling at the nice lady at the register. And she wasn't like yelling directly at her, but she's screaming so loud. There's kids in there, and I was just thinking to myself, like, it's ridiculous. Just don't shop here no more. That's what I wanted to tell her, but you are in denial. Hey, how are you, buddy? Save a lot, had what I needed. Shrinkflation obvious. Yeah, we've been noticing, you guys have been leaving a lot of stuff in the comments that I've been looking at that I didn't know until you guys say stuff. Sometimes I'm going, pretty quick to a store and I don't notice, like, hey, you know what? That box of cereal looks a lot smaller than it was before. Sometimes I don't notice that. I'm glad when you guys point that out. I miss our Save a Lot. We used to have one down the street. Mountain Folk says Fire and Pigeon Forge is 100% contained. Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks. Glad to know that. Yeah, they were saying last night 45% contained. And then I got up this morning and it said 45% contained, and I'm like, well, it's not really contained, but they were stopping the evacuation, and at that point you start realizing, okay, so they pretty much got it done. But glad to hear that, buddy. Thank you. Let's see. Nana M says, thanks, Danno. Love how you always reply to everyone's comment. We all appreciate you and everything you do for this group of wonderful people. So glad I found you all. We are too. We're glad you found us, and thank you so much. Thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. You know, this is the exact direction that we wanted the channel to go, with everybody working together. And, you know, sometimes it is getting harder and harder to respond to all the comments. You know, when we get 200 or 300 comments in there, it's, oof, sometimes you might just get a like or a thumbs up from me or something in the future. But know that I have read your comment. And I do remember. Sometimes, you know, because you guys know I jot little notes down of things that you guys are missing in your stores, things that are hard to find. And I always try to make sure that I point some of these things out. Can't get to all of them all the time, obviously. But I try to pick out a lot of the ones that are important. One right now is going to be chicken. Because with the whole bird sickness going on and everything like that, all over the place, you know, chicken's going to be low. I would definitely get a couple. There were people saying that, oh no, you might get yours recalled if you buy it. No, that's impossible. All the stuff that is already, it would not be on the shelves if it was anything that was recalled during that time. So you're not, if you buy it now, especially like Kroger, Walmart, the health inspectors are pretty good about that. You know, at least around here. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. One comment I did have to erase. I don't know if the guy was kind of being, he was being a little rude about it. So I took it down because I didn't want to freak nobody out. But in some ways, I didn't want to. He was using a lot of cuss words. And I don't like having a bunch of curse words in the channel here. And, you know, but it is something that we got to think about. Chicken, eggs, you might want to get a couple extra, because I have a feeling here in the next couple weeks it's going to be very low because of everything going on right now. I won't go into details, but you can look online and see what's going on. Pam Gross, hello. How are you? I hope I'm saying that right. Pam Gross. How you doing, Pam? Hello, Danno and Jess. Jess says, hi, Pam. Annie Day says, hey, everyone. Hello. Hello to you. This person's message was deleted. Thank you, DJI. Big round of applause for our moderators, huh? Keeping the channel safe. Pam says, Buskin's still in business? No, it is. Okay. Yeah, it is, I believe, in the Norwood area. I believe the bakery's still there, but they've been shutting down a lot of the, like, single bakeries. Like, they have their main little plant up in Norwood, because Kroger's is still getting Buskin cookies. So I assume they still have their little operation up there in Norwood. But yeah, we don't have like the little Buskin stores, which I miss because you could get their donuts there. Excuse me. Everybody laughing. Kelly Frazier said, I made 5-way Cincinnati chili with spaghetti. That is pretty good. Did the whole thing, huh? Beans, onions, cheese, spaghetti, and the chili. That's the way to do it. I usually just do the 4-way with onion, but I've had it the whole way before. Hold on here. Jim Tech, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Are you aware someone has stolen your name? LOL. Google Danno's Spices, even available at Kroger and Walmart. Yeah, people do that all the time, man. Hey, I appreciate the super chat. You know, I see things that come up. There are some people that just don't like what people do, right? I mean, I know there's YouTubers out there where people dedicate channels to bashing that YouTuber, and it's like I would not have any. I wouldn't feel like I'm doing my job right if somebody wasn't out there doing that to me. So um, everything here though is fine. I check all my stuff all the time. I am probably a little over protective when it comes to this kind of stuff. But hey, better safe than sorry. And I can't stop nobody from, doing whatever they want to do. But I do notice, like, we'll have what people call trolls in here, and I appreciate you guys going on there and defending me. But what I mean by, because I actually, when I first started YouTube, I had to figure out what a troll was. And a troll is somebody that just wants to come on here to start stuff, and then they'll keep coming and coming and coming, and then eventually, okay, like I left this one guy on here, which I probably will end up removing him at some point, but his comments really aren't that bad. But he's, he'll say, "Oh, well, you're lying, you're doing it." I mean, they are bad, but I think it's funny, and I just comment like, "Thanks for watching," like I don't know. Some people are rude. Oh, Gary the Cable Guy. While you visit the Smokies, do you plan to meet other YouTubers there? I'm good friends with Jeff and Marie from Vacation Station. I hope to meet DJI when I'm down there. I have some other YouTuber friends that are down there too, so it'd be a lot of fun. Well, yeah, you follow a couple of them, don't you? Yeah, I'd like to meet. I don't know if T and Me TV will be down there, but I'd like to meet Tommy and Teresa, and we've met with Jeff and Marie before, and Jeff and Tootsie. But yeah, I hope to meet up with some of those guys. I got to call. I got to give Jeff a call here at some point. But yeah, we didn't know up until really last week that it was a final thing. So we're kind of squeezing figuring out what we're gonna do, what videos we're gonna do, and stuff like that. Go down there with a little bit of a plan rather than we did like last time where we just kind of winged it. Angela says that is so sad. I will miss him. All the prepper preacher. Thank you, Pam. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. That is really awesome. You guys are so good to us. Thank you so much. Oh, that's really, really cool. Pick out that special item you're looking for, and I will find it in the store for you. Oh. Angela says, hey, Jim. James Reese says, Jimbo here, but came to say then bye. We'll look at the video later tonight. Well, bye, buddy. Oh, thanks again, Pam. You guys are so awesome. I've said this, I know I've said this a bunch, but sometimes it's not easy going out here and doing a video every day. But when I read through your guys' comments, man, I mean, it's like pure energy for me. It's like, oh, well, I got to stay at it here. You guys will comment on things that you can't find or different things. And I think, okay, what is the best place that I can go to today to find the most products that are in the comments? These are the things that I think about, because I care about you guys. It's really, really awesome. I can't thank you all enough. I know I say that a lot, but I really mean it. Michelle says, sorry late to join. I enjoy your videos because they are well-rounded, not one-sided. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. That's our exact approach. Annie Day says, Jess, I love learning how to make your cater balls. Corey says, Dana, would it be okay to send you and Jess some very cool souvenirs from turnip trucks, such as shopping bags, hats, and some very good coffee? Absolutely, man. Very good coffee. Send it. Do you need the postage? I'll send it to you. Yeah, we got, yeah, you can message me, email me, or, we have our our PO box. Uh, and yeah, that'd be awesome, man. You know, once me and Jess come up, we want to come up with some. We had business cards made a long time ago, back when we first started our channel, just to kind of spread it out, get it out there. But we'd like to get like stickers and stuff like that. It's kind of the YouTube thing, it's like people get stickers of their like branding and stuff. And when that happens, I'm going to start sending them out everywhere. I got to pay for them. I'm just going to send them out. But I got to find a good place to do that. That won't cost me a fortune. I was looking at Staples. Somebody just sent. Man, you guys are too kind. Amy Williams, thank you so much for the super chat. Haters will hate, but you are providing a good service for the community. They are just jealous. So unnecessary and silly. Thank you. Thank you. I know. And they are. And the thing is, I've always said that it's hard. Now, some people, like I was saying, like that one guy who just keeps coming on after every video, you start to get an idea like, okay, you're just being a jackwagon, But some people, I know when I was younger, it was hard. Sometimes you could misinterpret a text message, like the way some people think. A lot of my thoughts when I'm messaging people is comedy. But sometimes that's come back to bite me, like, well, what do you mean? This isn't funny. It's like, ooh, something like that. So I'm real careful when I take down comments. I want to make sure that they're not just being funny. So I let it kind of sit for a little while. But I remember in the back of my head what they're saying, and then after a few videos, if it's still negative, yeah, see ya. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. Really appreciate that. We hope to do an awesome live show in Pigeon Forge with you guys. I think it will be, it'll probably be on a Thursday, St. Patrick's Day. We'll probably do it on St. Patrick's Day down at the island. There we go. That's settled. You got to be careful with the music. So if we do a live show, we'll probably have to kind of be away from a lot of the music and stuff. The cool thing is that a lot of the Irish music that they'll probably play won't be copyrighted, maybe? I don't know. It's hard to tell until I put it out there and let the YouTube algorithmators figure it out. I think my video tonight for tomorrow morning, I think it has a copyright claim, which I'm going to have to figure that out. It was taking very long to process, and whenever a video takes a really long time to process, usually there's a cut of a song, which, when you're at Kroger's or something, sometimes there's a song playing in the background, and it'll take me a while probably to take care of that, but it happens. Whenever that happens, you just go through it and cut it out and then re-upload it, and hopefully good things happen. Hopefully that's the last one. Jessica says, thanks, Andy. They are so good. All about the cannonballs. They were delicious. Oh, man, those were so good. Jess says, thanks so much, Angie. That's nice of you. All for the super chat. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm getting real behind here. I'll try to catch up. Carolina says, I never comment. I'm so shy. No, that's okay. That's okay. We're happy you watch. And see, now you've opened up. Now you're open up to comment. Feel free to comment whatever you want. DGI says, all the moderators hit it at the same time. LOL. Oh, the like button. Thank you, buddy. Dawn says, taxed on everything in Chicago and Crook County, and prices are high here. The next thing they will charge for is the air we breathe outside. That reminds me of Spaceballs. Did you ever see that movie where the dark side, like Rick Moranis and Mel Brooks are like Darth Vader or the Emperor, and they're thinking of a way they can charge for air, and they have the cans of air where they open it up and you breathe the fresh air? That's what that reminds me of. And you're right. They probably will someday. If I missed one here. Shelly Ham, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Will you check the snack aisle next time you're in Kroger, Hostess, Little Debbie's, etc.? That is funny you say that. Now, I didn't get it on video today. There was a guy stocking it up, but I noticed that the Little Debbie's were very low. I was kind of shocked because usually that's the stuff that's always packed. But there was a guy like a vendor that was putting in one thing of it, so I don't know. I'll keep an eye out on that for you though. The Kroger Hostess, Little Debbie's. I will let you know, and thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Let's go back here. Jason, PFAM5, good morning. Good evening, good morning. How you doing, buddy? We've probably been on here a while. I hope you guys are talking amongst yourselves. Oh, Jess says, haha, I was wondering what was going on. DJI, LOL. Let's see, I'm trying speed mode here. Corey talking to Angie, Justin, J-Dogs, Myers had no canned cat food in Fort Gratiot today in northern Michigan. It's been another issue. It's been a problem again, and we're seeing it more and more. You're not the only one that's commented from Michigan either, Justin. We've had some others about cat food, and there was one in Michigan about bird food, which I actually pointed out in Wednesday's video. We did find some of the sunflower black oil birdseed, which I'd never heard of before, but they actually had a couple bags of it on sale at Kroger. By chatting with each other, Prime of Midlife. Thanks again for the super chat there. I read the super chats as they come up. They're tipping the waiter, and I make sure that I read their comment right away. I really appreciate that, guys. Coffee King Reviews. Hello. Hello from Ohio. Yes. Welcome, neighbor. Michelle Flo. Coupons help too. I was able to get a 24 pack of water times 2 at Hy-Vee for 99 cents each. I think you were, it was you and somebody else had mentioned that deal you were able to get there. I think one of them, I think it was Liberty Township lad, was saying he got a deal on the water. It came down to $2.08 a piece there, lad, for 2 packs. So yeah, $1 more, but man, that's still a deal. Prime of Midlife says, anything from UK recently? Comments? Oh, we get tons of comments from the UK all the time. All the time. There's this one lady who's on there frequent. It's a long name. It's like, but no, we get a lot of comments. And we've heard that in the UK that the food is well stocked. Mostly I've heard that the food is well stocked, but the gas per liter, as you guys use, the gas per liter has gotten pretty ridiculous. Like, I feel like you guys are paying like $8 a gallon for gas, and that is insane. She was talking about getting a bicycle because gas has just gotten so ridiculous in the UK. And yeah, it's just where there's not one, there's the other. It's like if it's not this, it seems like no matter what around the world, we are getting way overcharged for something. We have a couple people from Australia who've been having some issues as well. So it's not just the U.S. here. It's affecting the entire country. Tracy says, Aldi is one of my favorites. The brown gravy packet's 30 cents. I love it. So easy and tastes pretty good. Haven't seen I know we've gotten a couple comments on the gravy packet. As soon as I find one, I'm going to buy it. They haven't had them at our Aldi. But I think we're going to Aldi either tomorrow or Sunday. Don't quote me on that. We have a couple things lined up that we're doing. But yeah, I'd like to get back to Aldi because got to get some of that chicken. For all you guys on here, I would definitely make sure, if you want to have some chicken meals, I would buy up a couple. Kroger's has the buy one, get one free on the chicken thighs this week, the Tyson chicken thighs. And that's a pretty good deal. They had a few left when I was at Kroger today, but it's going pretty quick, especially because everybody's starting to find out what's going on. Jessica says, thank you, Prime of Midlife. Yes, thank you so much. New in town, your channel is great. Jess, you are more than welcome. Yes, thank you so much. She is pretty awesome. I wish she was in here. Come on in here, Jess. She was in there watching Unbreakable. That's one of my favorite movies of all time with Will Smith. Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. Great movie. Great movie. If you haven't seen it, I recommend that movie for anybody. Anybody. It is an awesome movie. Bruce Willis, Samuel L. Jackson just do great together. Unbreakable. Grandma's Gadget says, hi, Danno. You're the best. Thank you so much, Grandma. You're the best. James says, UK? UC? I don't know. Yeah, he was talking about United Kingdom, not University of Kentucky. At least I think so. Yeah, UC. Yeah, they're not. They lost to, or no, it was Xavier. Xavier lost to St. John's last night. Big time. They got killed. Kelly Lackey, hello. Hey, y'all, still looking for Klosterman's bread here in Louisville? I dearly love this bread, the white bread. Love y'all. Have not seen it. Have not seen Klosterman's anywhere. And it is something that I kind of skim over just to see, you know, there's a lot of different breads that have been missing a lot. Sunbeam, which a couple people a while ago left comments on Sunbeam. We see it every now and then. I'm not real big on Sunbeam. For the price, it's about the same price as butternut. I would definitely choose butternut over that. But I've been getting a lot of like the Kroger's private selection, like the 12 grain breads and stuff like that, you know. But I'll keep my eye out. I mean, because Klosterman's really, I don't know, it's popular bread. You think it would be everywhere. Now, we'll see like the buns, like the Klosterman buns, but we won't find like the actual loaves of bread. That's how I know they're still around. C-Ray, you said it, Danno. Thank you, buddy. Don says, making shortages on purpose. You know? I don't know. I won't comment on that right now. Crystal says, time for some coffee. You know it. It looks like my Buc-ee's guy got his head blown off here. I've probably used this every day since we got it. Back when we came back from Florida in September. I do wash it. I like this. It's a really nice coffee mug. It keeps it warm for hours, and it's got the little thing that's real easy. It doesn't get stuck. It all comes apart, so I can clean it real good. And it's got that extra little lip right there, where nice and good, like when you're driving, you know, on your way to do a grocery video. I don't know who it was. A few days ago when I was at Meijer, I ran into one of you guys, and I don't know who, you know, because they didn't say their name or nothing. That's fine. But she was really nice. She had said, hey, Danno. And I'm like, hey, you know, just waved. And she says, love the show and everything. I'm just like, I don't know. I was probably blushing or something. I was real excited, you know, meeting a fan. And she says she watches all the time. Don't know if you're in here who I saw at Meijer. But she was a really nice lady. Sometimes I can kind of get a feel of what people are like. And I kind of thought maybe it might be this one person, but I'm not going to call out a name on here for your privacy and for that, just in case I was correct, you know. But I do, talking to you guys for so long in the chat here and on the channel, it's like you do kind of get a feel, like even when you're talking with somebody for the first time who that person actually is from how they talk with their words. I thought that was really cool. And I won't say, and you can say on here, because I saw a name on here earlier who I think that might be that person. And if it is, thanks for saying hello the other day. Crystal says, time for some coffee. Yep, we got it. Michelle says, our gas is $3.19 in parts of Kansas. That's great. That's awesome. Yes, $3.29 here, and yeah, it's weird. I don't know, like, maybe the person who was talking about Illinois, they might be closer to Chicago. That might be why it was $3.60 something. But hopefully ours stays where it is for a little while at least. Jennifer says, I agree, I love Kroger, but as a family of 6, our food budget is going way up, causing me to shop around. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think of big families like this when I'm out there. And that's why I always talk about all the big family meal options. You're who I think about when I'm looking at the big $15 lasagna, awesome Stouffer's lasagna pie, right? Because you could feed your entire family on that, maybe a couple days. I mean, that thing is huge. And, all these little things I try to think about, with people with these comments. Like, I think of many different types of families that may not have as much money, families that, like yours, that have to provide for so many, and just saving in general, no matter who you are, and I also try to cater to people that don't care as much. And if you want the luxury items of things, somebody left in the comments that they bought those jars. Someone left a comment they bought the jars from Target the other day, but when I was talking about the really expensive jars at Kroger, somebody literally ran out and bought like 2 packs of those after they watched my video. And I'm like, man, you should have waited like 3 days. You might have saved $20. But they were just so excited to get them. They even said they didn't care about the money. They were just so happy that they were able to get them. And that's awesome. I mean, some things we can't worry about the money because we just, if we need to have them, we don't want them to sell out. I would be more worried of not being able to get in the products, and that's where the pet food thing has kind of been, I know, tough for a lot of people. Not so much us, but a lot more people across the country. Coffee King Review says, we will probably see $5 a gallon here in Ohio by mid-2022. No, we won't. No. I hope not. Boy. Sheesh. Then I'll be buying a bicycle and a little thing for my camera to carry on my back. Crystal says, oh my goodness. Boy, I hope not. Jeez. Knock on wood. Let's see. Crystal says, I just read earlier that Coca-Cola is coming out with a new Coke next week, supposed to be inspired by space. Wow. Try this Coca-Cola, man. It'll send you to space. Oh. That's interesting. Dawn says, $3.79 I paid 3 days ago for gas, regular. Woof. Man. That is rough. That's where Kroger points and every little bit of bonuses you can save with Speedway. That's when that really comes in handy. Shrill says, Wednesday I paid $3.75, about the same I paid in November. Ouch. Man, that's a lot. Barry said, gas is $3.11 here in Jacksonville, Alabama. That's about the best around, buddy. Crystal said, they said it's supposed to taste like cotton candy and it's supposed to have more of a red color. I love cotton candy. Might have to try that one. Coca-Cola usually comes out with decent products and then they send it away for like 20 years and then it comes back and it doesn't sell again. So that's why I trust a place like Coke, because they know when it goes out, it's never going to be able to come back. They'll try and push it. Remember, like Pepsi did that one time with the clear Pepsi. Remember that, like, so many years ago? And then they shelved it for like 20 years. And they came out with it a few years ago. Nobody liked it. But they just, but the Coca-Cola products work. They did that with the Sprite Zero there for a while. Then they got rid of it. And then people just wanted it even more. When they took it away, they come back. Now you can't even find it in the stores. Not because they can't get it in. It's because everybody buys it. Jason talking to Barry. John says 371 in Addison, Illinois. Maybe you were the one that I was thinking of last week that said that. Somebody said 361, 371. That's crazy. That's expensive. All things Andrew. Hello, buddy. How are you? Grandma's Gadgets says, I live in Iowa. I went to our Walmart where I live. I had to take a second look at my Walmart. The store was all looking good. Good shelves were 90% stocked. Thank God we have food here. That is awesome. That is good to hear. And I got to say, I mean, for the most part the other day, our Walmart was pretty good too. A lot of the freezer stuff gone, but I mean, that just seems like everywhere anymore. A lot of the meats there, you know, they were low on chicken, but a lot of the steak was a lot cheaper. You know, it was funny because I was expecting it to be like normal there, and I was caught by surprise. They actually had some really good deals on it. Treeby27 says, Hi Danno, I was at Target today in Florence, Kentucky. A lot of their prices are cheaper than Kroger. For example, 8-count Pop-Tarts, $2.19, Kroger $2.89. Actually, I think Kroger's up here. I think they were $2.99 today. So, yeah, we love Target. And just for those reasons. And I've said this in other videos, Target has to have certain deals made with people, or they wouldn't carry their products. Like, how are they able to keep Campbell's and Progresso soup that cheap? How are they able to have bread that cheap? You know what I'm saying? Like, Kroger's is selling a loaf of butternut for $2.39. Target's selling it for $1.89 or whatever it was the last time I was there. $2. Say $2. But that's the thing. They wouldn't carry it if they didn't have that deal with Butternut or Campbell's or Progressive. So I think that's part of why a lot of these things are cheaper at Target. Now, a lot of stuff you're going to find a lot more expensive. Meat, frozen items, you know, and not everything. But pop is never on sale usually at Target. And if it is, you're only saving like a quarter or something. You know, it's almost not worth it. But a lot of snacky things, a lot of those breakfast bars, Nature Valley bars, stuff like that, you're going to always save like $1 shopping at Target. That's one of them stores we keep on the side just for that stuff. Like when we run out of that stuff, you know, we'll go without for a while, and then we'll put that list down of the things that we know when we go to Target. We're going to save $1 on each of those items that we would buying it at Kroger. So it's definitely, that's Target is very underrated when it comes to grocery shopping. Jennifer Castillo says, hi, hello. C-Ray says, howdy. Jessica says, thank you, Grandma Gadgets. So nice of you guys. Yes, thank you again for the super chat. It was really awesome. Mary Martinez says, are you looking forward to the Peaky Blinders? Don't really know what that means. I feel like I should, though. Kathy says, yay, coffee mugs. Yes. We were talking about that earlier. Just be really cool, you know, hang out. I know a lot of viewers on our channel love coffee. I need to come out with a mug. Adventures with Danno. Now you could even buy my favorite coffee at Kroger for yourself. Actually, I have so many different favorite coffees. I feel like it changes week to week. Barry had gotten me the Joffrey's coffee, which is absolutely delicious. Really, really good coffee. Probably my favorite of all coffee. But I love Pike's Place. I know a lot of you guys drink Folgers and different kinds. I'm just Dunkin' Donuts. Love Dunkin' Donuts. And Starbucks is getting expensive, though. I saw today it was like $8.49 for 10 pods at Kroger, which I don't buy them from there. I go to Sam's Club, which is way cheaper, but they're even up there too. So it's about $40 now for the 72 count. Coffee King Review says, I have to make me another Coffee King mug. There you go, buddy. Michelle says, we're expecting Freedom Truckers. We are expecting Freedom Truckers are traveling on I-70 through Salina, Junction City, Topeka, and Kansas City. Yeah. I wouldn't be on I-70 when they're coming through, because that'll be a traffic nightmare. Jason says, Casey wants an Adventure is Out There mug. Awesome. The adventure is out there. Shelly Ham says, anything else but coffee in that cup tonight? No, I wish. Rachel Cole, hello. Hello to you. No, I wish. Actually, I don't. I don't really drink much. I've never been... Well, okay. I used to when I was younger. But, yeah, I don't really drink much anymore. I'll have a scotch every now and then, on a special occasion. But even then, not really anymore. I don't know. Just the older I get, the less and less, it's just not really my thing. Now, maybe during a football game or something, hanging out with the buddies or on a camping trip, something like that, that's a little different, but you got me. I'm kidding. Little Jameson. Not So New in Town says, I would buy merch from your channel, coffee mug, etc. That's awesome. That's good. We need to get on it. Yeah, we need to start figuring it all out. Find the best prices. Like I said, some of the places that I've looked up, it doesn't cost me what it would cost you guys. And it's like, I want you guys to get it for a good deal. I don't want you guys to pay a lot for it. I'll figure it out. Kelly Fraser says, need t-shirt. The adventure is out there. That is that we are working on that right now. I actually have one that Jessica made me. Some of you guys have seen it. She made it for me a few months after we got started. And it just says the adventure is out there. Or no, it says Adventures with Danno. And then it's got a little YouTube symbol on it. I might wear it in one of these videos. It's a sleeveless shirt, so it's been a little chilly around here lately. Tracy says, a Paul Harvey saying, good day. Always so pleasant. Old school, but lovely. Absolutely. Amy Williams says, I'm actually heading to the grocery store Food Lion after the live. A friend just got me a Wawa tumbler. Loving it. That's awesome. I love Wawa. We went there a lot in Florida just for coffee. And great coffee. Decent coffee. Yeah, it's not like... Or no, it is. No, I was starting to think of Racetrack. I don't like Racetrack coffee. The Wawa coffee's great, though. I always get the Colombian. I usually get the strongest kind they have. And that's awesome. Happy shopping. How late is your store open? Oh, well, no, if you're going to Food Lion, are you out on the West Coast? Because Food Lion, isn't that in California? I don't know. 8:42. I guess not too late. Finn59 Shaw says, just got here. Where's your daughter? She could add some expressions for the stream. Oh, you're funny. It's my wife, right? Jessica says, LOL, Finn, I'm his wife. They always say that. And I'm sure she appreciates that. She definitely looks very young. Otter Pride says, was busy making food to take my brother this weekend, so was only able to listen. My Wally today was stocked pretty well, with the exception of pasta. Boy, pasta's just disappearing again everywhere. It's funny. It's always the same things. Like, this was part of the things how we all connected to begin with was a lot of the things that were missing. The major things that people get all the time, like pasta, it's just out. It's like even a lot of the stores where stores are full of stuff. You're still out of pasta, ain't you? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's weird. It's like how can nobody get pasta? And there's something's with that, you know. And it's not just like Cremet or Barilla. You know, it's like, okay, because you could say trucking and stuff, right? We got Kroger right down the street here. We got the plant right down the 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away from here. Maybe 15. But, I mean, that's where they make it. So why do they not have their pasta on their shelves in their hometown? I'm sorry, that don't make any sense. There's something with that. Maybe they're saying ingredients. I don't know. What kind of ingredients do you need other than flour and sugar? I don't know. It's weird. I know we've talked about this in videos, but it's really, really strange. Kathy says, thank you, Danno, for keeping the live clean. You are absolutely welcome. Brad Lucas says, thank the moderators. Thank Jess and Barry and DJI and Jason. Because, yeah, I see that these comments have been erased and stuff, and I really appreciate that. We don't need any kind of that stuff on here. And you guys do a great job. Thank you so much. Also, Jason, PFAM5, does have an awesome YouTube channel. He goes out with his family, does a bunch of like hiking videos and stuff. Really fun to watch with him and his family. Check out PFAM5. He's a good friend of mine, and he does a great job on the moderation here on the channel. And they got big things coming on their channel. It's a lot of fun. They do a lot of stuff that we did when we first started out on YouTube, and they're good people. See, Brad Lucas says, always had good luck with Sam's. Oh, hey, Brad. How are you? Sorry. I'm kind of just rambling here. How you doing, Brad? Always had good luck with Sam's. For chicken lately, Kroger's hasn't had anything. I know, they've been really low. The last week, it's looked okay. Today, I went... And it did look a lot lower. Walmart was very low on chicken, but it's only going to get less and less because of everything going on. So I would definitely stock up. Sam's chicken is great and a great deal. What is it, 99 cents a pound for all those drum legs? Great deal. Amy Williams says, talking to Jess. Oh, and hey, Jess, I appreciate you letting us know what's really going on out here. A hearty hello from North Carolina. A hearty hello to you, Amy. Sorry, she was talking to Jess. Well, I'm bad at this. Well, Rhonda says, hello, Rhonda. How are you? Hi from Mansfield. Great to catch you live. Have a great night. You too. Thank you for joining. Jess says, hi, Amy. Dawn says, just wondering about that sick chicken thing. Is that plan too to create shortages in eggs and chicken? I don't know. Cheryl giving a shout out to the mods there. Thank you so much. Back to Jim Tech's super chat here. Thanks again, buddy. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, people copycatting the Danno. All Things Andrew says, how are you? Doing good, buddy. Doing good. How are you? Jess says, haha, thanks, Jim. And he says, much appreciation to the mods. Absolutely. Boy, I'll tell you, I don't know. May not have these live shows if we didn't have them on here. Because there would be all kinds of crazy stuff. Nana says, good day, Jess. Love when you were in the videos, too. Every day I go back check from you guys. You guys are my number one go-to. Thank you so much, Nana. Yeah, Jess is a busy gal, but it's always fun having her in the videos. Hopefully be able to get her in one maybe even 2 this weekend. You guys will see both of us all the time when we're on vacation. When neither one of us are working, we can focus more, on working, doing videos for you guys. It's a lot of fun, and for those of you who haven't watched, you guys can watch us both in action at Disney World. We have a whole Disney World playlist on our channel. Those are fun. It's so much fun being in Jessica's happy place, my happy place too. And we have our Smoky Mountain playlist, which we will be continuing on our next vacation live with you guys. That'll be fun. But yeah, she's in every one of those videos. So you want to see the real Jess in action, check those out. Back to Pam Super Chat. Thanks again, Pam. Really appreciate it. DGI says, we will definitely meet up. Danno, Jeff may not answer. He has gotten a lot of spam calls. If he doesn't answer the first time, just try again. Yeah, he's unless he got a new phone, he's got my name in his phone. But yes, I will. Have you heard from them? Are they okay? I know that was part of that fire was near Wares Valley there. Are they doing okay? I text. I don't know if that's a cell phone. I text messaged him earlier and I didn't get an answer, so I thought maybe it might have been his house phone. Just says, thanks, Pam. Pam says, my pleasure. Appreciate y'all. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Adam R. Hello, buddy. Hey, guys. We really enjoy your videos. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being part of the adventure. Mary Martinez says, have you had any thoughts on going to the garden centers? Yes and no. We do go to a lot of garden centers. Problem is that a lot of them you can't film in. They're pretty particular about that for some reason. I don't know. I feel like there's some Home Depot versus Lowe's wars and prices and all that stuff. But yeah, they got huge signs out there that says absolutely no photography inside their store. So whenever I see that sign, I'm not allowed to film. It's unfortunate, but some things, I guess, some things you can do, but any of that stuff, you're not allowed to film any of that stuff. I don't know why. I wanted to do Tractor Supply, and I haven't been out to one yet because it's kind of a far distance, but I heard they're the same way. I heard you're not allowed to film in there, so I don't know. Cheryl says, we know you care, and that is why we are all here for you and Jess. Thank you so much. And you're absolutely right. We do care. And we thank you guys, for caring about us, for enjoying the channel and, everything that it's about. I know we talk about a lot of things that are, a matter of food and groceries and stuff like that. But, we are here for entertainment too. It's like we want to make sure that we're providing not just helpful information, but good entertainment for you guys. We want you guys to have fun. We want you to laugh. Me and Jess, we crack jokes all day long. We are a funny couple. We love comedy. I know I try to add some comedy into the videos, just to lighten the mood. Sometimes you might not catch it at first. But like I said, if my lips are moving, there's pretty much comedy. Now tomorrow, different story. I was pretty aggravated with Kroger, and you'll see it. I normally, like I said before, I would have trashed a video like this. I would have a year ago, I would have never put this video out here, ever. I'd have been like, nope, can't do it. I was able to cut it in a way to where it was clean, and it wasn't like I was getting to the point where I was really starting to bash Kroger. And I started thinking to myself, like, ugh, am I hangry a little bit here? Do I need to eat something, And it was a lot of stuff coming all at once, High prices, wrong prices, things, employees, lack thereof, and people not doing things, It was like, I had to stop and breathe. And I literally finished the video back at home here where I kind of go into a discussion about what's going on and what I kind of see in the future of some of these stores. I don't want to base that just off of one day. But, you know, there's things that, you know, we're going to have to pay attention to in the future. And I don't want to ruin the whole video, so. Plus, I got to get to these 1,000 comments. Sorry. Hey, Scott, how are you, buddy? Hopefully you're still on. Not so new in town said, I saw that Walmart here in mid Tennessee had garden center stuff set up in the parking lot today. Some spotted trees and mulch, etc. Potted flowers of some sort. That is awesome. Yes, get it out there. Let's get ready to get those gardens planted. Get everything going. You know, it is almost springtime. I am counting the days. Nancy Locklear, hello. I am in Arizona. I appreciate knowing what's going on where you are at. It will trickle down here. Enjoyed your Super Bowl video. Thanks for all your work. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for watching the Super Bowl video. That was a lot of fun. We're going to have to start adding some more fun videos into the channel here. And, you know, you guys will love them. We go to the zoo. You know, we do zoo videos, different theme parks. You know, get out here, have some fun. Have a couple days a week to where we're doing, you know, some fresh, fun stuff. You know, we can do some of these fun videos together to where we, you know, kind of take a break from the monotony of all the stuff going on right now and kind of open up and enjoy some of the other things in life. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Virginia Alexander, hello. Even though we don't live near you, I still like to hear how others are getting through all this. Absolutely. And thank you. Thank you for watching. And that's kind of the whole idea. You know, everybody getting to know each other in here. You know, leave your comment and your feelings and your opinions, and people will respond. If I don't get to you, we have thousands of other people who will. And, you know, it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing thing. What you guys are building on this channel are helping so many people. And I hear so many stories, so many, hundreds, sometimes 100 a day, stories of people being able to, you know, do new things, shop different ways to save money, and just all different kinds of, not even shopping all the time, but just things that they're figuring out from stuff you guys are explaining. Anything from food recipes to gardening to making your own foods, saving money in a lot of different ways. And it's amazing how all of this is like coming full circle. Nana says, ignore the trolls, Danno. They're just unhappy people in their unhappy lives and trying to bring others down. Don't let them take your awesomeness away. Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I kind of just laugh, you know. Jessica says, thanks, Shelly. Absolutely. Thank you again, Shelly, for the super chat. And yes, I will check on those Kroger Hostess Little Debbie's. See, Corey says, what a great channel with great people. Danno, you and Jess make a cloudy day into sunshine. Y'all are amazing. I'll get that arranged for some very cool stuff. Maybe y'all can come see us sometime. That would be awesome, man. I know you guys are down in Nashville, right? That would be really cool. That'd be really awesome. I probably won't be able to make it out that way on our trip down there this time, but I've told Jess that we need to make a trip to Nashville specifically because it is a rockin' town. It is a rockin' town. I love music. I love guitar. I love blues. I love jazz. I love rock. I love it all. And I'll tell you what, Nashville is the spot. Gary the Cable Guy says, we are blessed here in Kentucky. No sales tax on food. Even see where they may lower sales tax on everything else to 5%. That is awesome. Yes, I heard that. Jessica says, that would be awesome, Corey. Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, we would like to get down there and check it out. Check out the rockin' town. Dawn says, how many miles away do you drive looking for the best prices? What is the farthest you will drive? Thanks again for what you do. You know, it depends. I go anywhere around the city. I keep it within the city limits for now, but that is going to change. I have some other thing. We're going to be doing more northern Kentucky, more western Indiana, more northern Ohio. When I can get the time to do it and time to travel, because that's kind of the idea, is that when I go somewhere that's pretty far, like say 100 miles, okay, so I drive 100 miles, well, then I want to be able to do a few videos, because I may stay out there for a day or two. I may just rent a hotel room so that I can film a few different videos, and be in like kind of conjunction with, like, what's this Walmart like over here? What's this Kroger's? That's kind of the idea. Because, yeah, to travel for like one day, 50, 60 miles and then come back, it's almost a little too much when you factor in all the editing and stuff like that. Now, sometimes if I just don't put a video out for a day, which that could happen, I don't like to. I like to put something out here every day. But, once in a blue moon, I need a break. And, at that point, that will probably be some pretty awesome videos coming out after that, because I will have a little bit of rest. But yeah, that's pretty much, I try to keep it pretty local. I'd say within 30 to 45 minutes. Let's see. Justin says, Michelin Man versus the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. Who wins? Marshmallow Man. Who are you going to call? Virginia talking to DJI. Crystal says, have anybody heard about the new Coke that's supposed to be hitting the stores next week? Someone was just talking about that. Cotton candy flavor. I'm actually excited to try that now. DJI says, I'm everywhere, Virginia. Nice to see you. Mike says, have you seen olive oil in a can? No, I think you asked me that the other day. No, I haven't. And I did look. I didn't see any. Somebody also asked about the Dole pineapple juice in a can. I have been seeing that, which is funny because we hadn't seen that stuff in forever, and it's finally coming back around. Somebody was also asking about sunflower oil, and then somebody commented that, oh, that's everywhere. It's so common. The only place I've found sunflower oil is Meijer, and I've been looking for it. Also, them honey roasted cashews, the only place I've ever been able to find them is Big Lots, and I've looked a lot more places than I've done videos, because those are awesome. If you find honey roasted cashews somewhere, let me know. But Big Lots has them. Lily, hello. Hi, all. I'm late to the party. No, that's okay. I'm late for everything here. You probably commented an hour ago. I am way behind here. Kay Barajas. Hello, everyone from Los Angeles, California. Hello to you, Kay. Thank you for joining. Corey says, night, Jess. Night, Corey. Have a good weekend. Yeah, have a good weekend, man. If you're still on here. Thank you. Otter Pride saying hi to Lily. Okay, we're going to have to start. Yep. Getting into crunch time. Rainbow says, yep. Australia prices. Someone saw a cauliflower for $9.90. Oh my goodness. That'd be crazy. Well, I've heard some weird, crazy prices lately, though. I'll tell you what. Cheryl says, see you next Friday, God willing. Corey. I think next Thursday we're supposed to have some other snowstorm come through. They've been talking about it Thursday and Friday of next week, so y'all be safe out there. Be careful. I don't know how big it's supposed to be. I just heard on our news that there was a front coming that was supposed to bring some snow and ice. I don't mind snow. It's that ice stuff. Nita Bent from Denver. Going shopping tomorrow using my son's commissary access and hitting up Sam's for gas. Yes, Sam's is always a little cheaper on gas. I wish we had an Aldi's here. It is nice. It is nice. Love Aldi's. Mike D says, famine coming. Nah, I wouldn't go that far. Otter Pride says, Split and Mr. Glass were good too. Yeah. Split was good, right? And the funny thing is that I was thinking to myself throughout that movie, like, wow, this would be like a good sequel to Unbreakable. And then at the end, they start playing the music, and here comes Bruce Willis, and it's exactly what it is a sequel to Unbreakable. And I was like, wow, okay. I didn't like the ending of Glass, though. Um, Not at all. I didn't really like that movie at all. I don't know. I wish they would have just left it as Unbreakable and not done any sequels. You know, the whole ending of Glass was terrible. That's why M. Night Shyamalan shouldn't do sequels. Honestly, he even said that. I saw like an interview. He was like, "Yeah, I don't ever do endings." And after I watched it, I was like, "That's why." Barry talking to Corey. Talking to everybody. Mike D. Yeah. No. Disagree. Disagree, Mike. Barry says zombie Bucky. Yeah. Boy, I am way behind. Oh, Jess says no, Cheryl, only at doctor's offices. Wait a minute. Pictures with Danno, does your state not make you wear a mask? Okay, sorry, I missed that one. Barry. No, no, no. Absolutely not. But I will say this. The only time you guys really know that I'm wearing or not wearing a mask is when I'm just talking face on the video. When I'm showing all the products, I may or may not have a mask on. I guess only the people that see me in the stores will find out. K Barra just says, Danno, out here in Los Angeles, California, gas prices are $4.69 a gallon. Boy, that is, oof. I don't know how y'all do it. That is just crazy. Dana says, okay, Danno, we'll take your suggestion. Tonight's movie will be Unbreakable. Was wondering what to watch. Fingers crossed it's a good one. You will absolutely love it. It is a great movie. Get you some popcorn. I have not known anybody, men, women, kids, anybody not to like that movie. It is fantastic. But stop there. Just watch it and love it for what it is, because the next two sequels are, I don't know. Jess says, yes, Cheryl, seems like a lot of places are starting to drop their mandates. Yeah, especially Disney World. Hoorah! Mike D says, I heard vaxxers are testing. That's not true, buddy. And honestly, you know what? Whether it's true or not, it's kind of. I don't know where you heard this or if you just put it up on here, but I don't. I read a lot of news and I ain't never heard nothing like that. Don Bonhomme says, we are all in this together. Love this group. Absolutely, Don. We love you. Crystal says, I'll stick with my regular Coke. I hear you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Corey talking to Barry. So I guess Corey is still up. Jason talking to. Everybody talking to each other. America First says his cream cheese returning to the shelves. I saw some at Kroger today, which was funny because a few days ago I was at the same Kroger and there wasn't any. So they must have got a shipment of it in. Let's see. America First. Everybody talking to each other. Sorry, I'm kind of skimming down over the ones where all you guys talking to each other so I can catch up. Nancy says, Dawn, I totally agree. DGI says, glad you're here, Barry. I've been driving. Yeah, judging from how many comments have been deleted here, I guess there's been a lot of nonsense going on. Thank you, Barry. Appreciate it, buddy. Good old Goldie. How you doing, buddy? Jason talking to DJI. Virginia Alexander says, Reynolds has their own brand of white bread, 99 cents a large loaf. Oh, okay. I don't know if I've ever heard of that one. Good old Goldie's got his coffee. Dan the Mountain Man, what's up, buddy? How are you? Everybody saying hello. Virginia says Amazon has 80 count of Victor Allen morning blend for $21. It's pretty cheap, but I'll tell you what, we got a lot of bad comments on that Victor Allen brand coffee. Now, I forget which one it was. I did have a cup of that at a friend's house. He had it. It wasn't terrible, right? But I do remember that it was, it's cheap. It is cheap, and you can find it at a lot of value stores. We found it at Ollie's Bargain Outlet, which is another store we may have to revisit. I love Ollie's. Ollie's is pretty awesome. They also have it at Big Lots for pretty cheap, too. That's cool. You can get it right on Amazon, though. Not even have to leave your house. Dan talking to everybody. Jennifer Owen says, I have watched your Sam's Club videos and always wondered if you buy their rotisserie chicken. Wow, it's a great deal and delicious. That is the best deal that they have. And yes, we buy that chicken religiously. It is fantastic. I love it. It is, it's $5. It's $5 and it's like this big. It's like 2-3 times bigger than the ones you get at Kroger. And the ones at Kroger are like $8. Oh, yeah, we get one we'll probably get one tomorrow. Jess, we're going to Sam's Club tomorrow. Jess says, yes, we do, Jennifer. It's so good. Jason says, Circle K coffee is good. That's funny, Jason. You were like the second person this week that has mentioned that. I have never had their coffee before. Barry says, I remember there was a Food Line in Myrtle Beach a few years ago. Looks like Jessica deleted some nonsense on here. Thank you, babe. Good old Goldie says, ever since the lockdown, I feel so weird grocery shopping at night. I don't know. It just seems so different, and I used to go very late. Usually boredom, LOL. I used to shop all the time at night. I don't anymore because I get up early and I just work during the day and all that stuff. I do everything during the day. I just cannot stay up late anymore. But I used to love shopping at night. Nobody out. It was just so great. But a lot of the stores aren't even open here at night anymore. They close. I think Kroger's down here. They were open. I think they're open a little later now till like 10, but they were closing at like 9 o'clock. And Target closes at 8. I think Walmart closes at 10, I think. I don't know, but yeah, stores have been closing really early around here. Mr. Michael Andrews. Hello, everybody. Hi, Danno. Hey, Jess. How you doing, Michael? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Dan the Mountain Man says, I miss going shopping at Walmart at 1 or 2 in the morning. I know, right? Oh, man, when I was younger, I remember me and a couple friends, were renting out a place at late teens, early 20s. And we would go to Meijer. We rented a place that was way out in Westchester. And there was a Meijer and a Walmart that was open 24 hours. And it was awesome. You go and they'd have video games out. You go over in the video game section, play like Pac-Man and, all that good stuff. I remember they had like Street Fighter, and me and my buddy would sit there and play Street Fighter for days, for hours. It'd be like 3 in the morning. Oh, that was so much fun. Mike says, hello everybody, hey Danno. My freaking fat fingers. Oh, I know, like on the text. Kathy says, I appreciate all your moderators. Absolutely. Jen Allen, hello. Hi, my first time at a Danno Live. Well, welcome. I'm usually way behind at this point because I get rambling on other things. But you know what? I like to give everybody, you throw your comment in there. I like to throw my 2 cents. I really appreciate all of you guys, and that's what these Friday nights are about. It's about hanging out with you guys who watch the show and who enjoy our adventures out here into the wild, Kroger's and Walmart's. Oh, I'll tell you what, it feels like it sometimes. It can get pretty crazy. Sunflower Girl, hello, says, I guess the Durham wheat crop was not as productive as usual, and that is a main ingredient in pasta. Yes, yes. Very good. Very good. Jason says, thanks, bro. Y'all are good people, too. Thank you, buddy. Good old Goldie talking to Dan the Mountain Man. Dawn says, a big thank you for the moderators. They do an awesome job, don't they? All Walmart closes at 11 for now. I hope some will go back to 24 hours soon. I think that, doesn't the one in Pigeon Forge, isn't that one still open till, because I think when we went there last summer, I think it was either Walmart or Publix that was open 24 hours. One of them was. I don't know. We're going to find out. Maybe I'll do a video at 3 in the morning at Publix. Let's see. DJI says he's got my name in his phone too, but he still won't answer. LOL. He said to email him. Cool. Yeah, I'll get a hold of him somehow. I'll just keep calling. Like, I'll call, and if he doesn't answer, I'll call again. And if he doesn't answer, I'll call again. Oh, he'll throw his phone out the window till that bear grabs it. What's that bear's name? Sarah? It's a nice bear. Jen Ellis says, going to Sam's tomorrow. We need the meat. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I hope we get to Sam's tomorrow. We got so much on the plate. No pun intended. That we want to get done. I'd like to get to Sam's, though, and buy up a few things before prices go. I've been hearing some things at Sam's that have been going up lately. And not so much over here, but some other places you guys have left comments in. It'd be nice to get another 5 pounds of that 90-10. Good stuff. Dan the Mountain Man says, I have to go back to work. I'll see you guys later. See you, buddy. Have a good night. Boy, that's dedication, ain't it? Guy's on his lunch break at work, working the graveyard shift, joins up on the show. What a guy. Let's see. Everybody saying bye. Iana Sierra, am I saying that right? Iona? Ontario, Canada here. The food prices in my area are really going up. Yes, we've gotten a lot of comments from Canada with kind of the same thing. Food prices have been skyrocketing over the last few weeks. Skyrocketing. We had somebody from, was it Quebec, I think, and they were saying they were paying, it was equivalent to like $21.99 a pound for ribeye. They were commenting on a ribeye comment that I had left, and they were saying it was equivalent to $21.99 a pound. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm going to McDonald's. See you later. I ain't paying that. Let's see. Dawn says, have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll be looking forward to your video tomorrow. Stay safe, everyone. Good night. Good night, Dawn. Thank you so much for joining. Cheryl says, good night. Good night. Good night. Good old Goldie says, it doesn't matter what channel I go to. Always trolls lurking block. Yeah. Yeah. I know. That's the thing now. Some people... It is kind of hard to determine sometimes. Like, I saw Barry blocked out one of the puke guy's comments. That guy he's one of the ones that has left comments on the videos. He's been around for a little while. And, are his comments hurtful? I saw that comment you deleted there, Barry. And, some of them, unless they're being hateful, if you're being funny, that's one thing. You know, and I usually get it. The guy's never usually hateful though, so I don't know what some other stuff. If he might have said something else, I really don't know. They could be waiting for the opportune moment and then want to drop a bunch of cursing and all that stuff. So, you know, I don't really know, but I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt until you leave that one comment that's like, no, okay, you're being just negative, or you know, other things. Let's see. Brian Vaki says, loving your channel all the way from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. The adventure is here as well. Thanks for joining, Brian. Really appreciate it, buddy. Virginia Alexander says, Pennsylvania is talking about lowering gas tax for this year, but we'll probably not see it. Sure. Tomorrow it'll be up 30 cents. That's what they did here. It's like they were saying, they said something, no, this was some months ago. It was like a few months ago. Probably end of October, early November. They had just said on the news that they had done something that isn't going to raise the gas prices anymore. And I'm not kidding. The gas was up 20 cents more a gallon the very next day. And I was like, I remember talking to Jess about it. It was on one of the channels, the radio channels that I listen to. And I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, they had put something in that gas prices weren't going to raise. And then it's up 20 cents all over the city the next day. I was like, that's ridiculous. Mary Max Cats, hello. How are you? First time me catching you live. Yep. Welcome to the show. Let's see. Everybody here. Nana says, think mine said retracted, actually. Oh, okay. Yeah, if somebody erases their own message, then it'll say retracted. Barry says The Kingsman is on HBO Max. Not sure if it's any good, but hey, something to watch. Now we don't have football. I know, right? Oh my goodness, boy, me and Jess picked some bad movies the last couple days to watch. Not bad. I mean, okay, so we've never seen World War Z with Brad Pitt. It was okay. You know, it wasn't anything like what I thought it was going to be. And then we watched something with Jennifer Aniston, and it was some romantic comedy. I think it was called The Switch. I don't know. This movie was just like, this was another one I felt like, you know, two great actors had Jason Bateman, Jennifer Aniston, but it's like two great actors, terrible script. Like, this was a very bad director. But, yeah, you know, you win some, you lose some. Now, I've seen the first one. I don't know what happened there. It said we're reconnecting. Hopefully we're still on. Looks like we are. Jason says we've been binging The Middle on HBO Max. Our first time watching the show. I haven't. Might have to check that one out. I know there's another one we're thinking about watching called Ghosts. It's like a show called Ghosts. I think it's on Paramount Plus. Big Burn, hello, buddy. Good evening, Danno and Northeastern Mountain folk. Everyone else out there. Good evening to you. Did I say good morning? Boy, I'm getting tired, guys. I've been up since like 5 in the morning, so we're gonna have to start working it down here. Barry says, hey, Danno, did you try Bucky's coffee? Did you like it? No, I didn't. No. I'll have to try it next time. I did try that Bucky's blue cream soda. Man, that was delicious. Really good. Cheryl says, I have to go now. I hope everyone has a great weekend and a safe one too. Good night, everyone. Good night, Cheryl. Thanks for joining. Be safe. Jen Allen says, I miss being able to shop when I get off at 10 p.m. I know. I feel like these stores, because what else would they do? Like, if you had more people working the night shift, Like, and that's the thing. You're taking away from a lot of people working night shift here too, because you could be selling product, right, while your stocker workers and stuff are stocking the shelves. Like, I don't know, like, what's really going on in the stores right now to where they don't want to be open for 24 hours. I think it really would benefit Kroger down here because there were always a lot of night shoppers. And even at that, you have the place running constantly because you have people in there stocking stuff or not. I don't know. Like, do they not have enough employees? Is there maybe an issue that we go into the video tomorrow? That's kind of what I'm fearing around here. What's really going on? Blowing Sky Rain says, which grocery chain is really improving in your opinion? Honestly, I don't think any of them really have a good handle on anything right now. I was thinking that a couple days ago when I was at Walmart. Walmart, at least the one down here, feels like, maybe the best one as far as having an idea of how to get things back in order. But we see all the stores around here breaking things down, condensing things in aisles, which is kind of telling me, like, do you guys ever plan on getting this stuff back in? Because you have condensed, like, you guys saw, if you watched the Walmart video, you saw what little bit of peanut butter was there. When you're filling peanut butter in a tiny shelf and then you have a massive amount of jelly, like, none of that makes sense. They're going to end up getting rid of all that. Because, I mean, if they're not selling it, I don't know. Sometimes when we see stores do this, like, I know some Walmarts don't have groceries, right? Some Targets don't have groceries. All Myers have groceries and products, clothes, stuff like that. But I don't know. It doesn't look like any one of them around here have a good grip on what they're doing and how to rebuild. Jason says, Barry, are you watching AEW? The Organized Pineapple. Hi, Danno and everybody. Hello. How are you? Big Bird says, you're a youngster, Danno. You remember Walmart with Pac-Man? I remember going to Sears as a kid and playing Pong. Oh, yeah. Hey, I remember Pong. I had an Atari. Gary the Cable Guy says, anyone else not watching the Olympics? I'm pretty sure that's what Jess is in there doing right now. I like the snowboarders. I think that's pretty much over. We like the curling. But the U.S. is already out of it, so, yeah, whatever. Jen Allen says, so not watching Olympics. Judy Dreyer says, at Walmart in my town, they had oranges for $9. Like bags of oranges, I would assume. That's crazy. Man. Where do you live? The Organized Pineapple says, I've never been to a Sam's Club. They're pretty awesome. Alright. Not So New in Town says, not watching Olympics either. Yeah. I don't know. I think people are pretty much over it by this point. Summer 11 says, do you go to Costco? Not really. I'm going to go to maybe do a video or two just because I know a lot of you guys go to Costco. Sam's Club is a lot closer to us, so we are going there for now. But we have a Costco about an hour away from us, and I do plan on doing a video there at some point. The Organized Pineapple says, nope, cancel my Costco since they require masks. I don't think ours does. I don't think you need a mask anywhere in Ohio. That being said, pretty much all the stores, everybody wears them. Barry says, talking to Jason there. Sorry, I'm trying to skip the ones everybody's chatting with each other so we could catch up. Oh my goodness, I think I am here. Either that or you guys just stopped commenting. Big Burn says, just finished watching Weekend at Bernie's. I have watched that hundreds of times. I laugh my butt off every time. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love that movie. Kathy says, good night, Danno and Justin. Everyone have a safe and great weekend. Danno, may the force be with you. May the force be with you, Kathy. Make sure you watch Boba Fett. You need to watch Boba Fett because toward the end it is not so much Boba Fett and a lot more Star Wars. Well, Boba Fett is Star Wars, I guess, but it starts off slow. First few episodes start off slow, but it really cranks up near mid-season of that. So, and they're all out. Spend all day tomorrow, all day Saturday, binge watching Boba Fett. You will not be disappointed if you are a Star Wars fan. If you're not a Star Wars fan, then I don't know, watch Despicable Me or something. Good old Goldie says 58, watching 98 likes. Wow, usually it's the opposite. I never ever understand why people don't hit it to help. Oh, that's okay. Shows me I got 103 here. I'm happy with that. Anytime we get over 100 likes, that's pretty awesome. I appreciate the enthusiasm though. And yeah, we definitely want to try and push to as many people. YouTube's algorithm is kind of funny. You know, it's like the more you interact, the more you comment, the more you send out likes, obviously subscribers and stuff like that, the more interaction you have, the further it tells YouTube's little algorithm, hey, people are watching, spread it out. You know, that's kind of how it works. You know, so yes, every like, every comment does help with the channel, and we really appreciate it. Let's see. Jason talking to Barry, Jason. Barry says, Goldie, good one. Better than a lot of states I've lived. Jane Alaska, hello. Appreciate what you have, and be kind. Let those you love and care about know just how much you do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Barry says, I like watching Dragnet, the one with Tom Hanks. Yeah, and what's his name? Dan Aykroyd. That is a pretty good movie. Good old Goldie says, Young Frankenstein is hysterical. Love that movie too. What's that? We just watched Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with him in it. The movie's pretty awesome too. Denise, hello. Hey, Danno. Any thoughts on the availability and price of avocados? We love you and Jess. We love you too. They've been cheap lately. We saw they had the digital coupon, which I believe is over, at Kroger's. They were down to like 67 cents a piece, which seemed like the lowest I've ever seen on avocados. Now they're $1 a piece, though. So $1 a piece at Kroger. That's pretty good. I know there's something going on with Mexico with the avocados and stuff like that, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's really affecting anything. There's seems to be thousands of them in the stores. But looks can be deceiving. I don't know. I saw a guy buying a big, huge bag of avocados, so get a few people to do that. They can be gone pretty quick. Pam says, good night, Danno, Justin, everyone. Live long and prosper. You know it, Pam. Right back at you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. And the super chat. Thanks again. Jason says they need to expedite the new season of Cobra Kai. There's going to be a 4th season? Actually, yeah, the first 3 seasons did great, so I'm not surprised. Justin says, puff, puff, pass. Oh, jeez. Good old Goldie says, I'm not watching. LOL. Good old Goldie says, $9 pass. Yeah, I know, $9 for some oranges. Jeez. Yeah, that's normally I'd say that's unheard of, right? But I mean, like, you start seeing some of the stuff we're seeing in the stores. I don't know. I mean, I guess if whoever's selling those oranges are like, let's test the people and see how much they will actually spend. You know, kind of like, let's test the people and see if we can get them all to stay in their houses, right? They prove they could do that. Maybe they can prove, maybe other companies are starting to think this way. Maybe we got orange swindlers that are like, you know what, they can charge $4 for gas. Let's see if we can get $9 for a bag of oranges. That way, if we sell a quarter of what we were normally going to sell, we'll still make our money, and everything else after that's profit, right? So it'll be the Orange Nation. Oh, boy. I can't wait to read some of the comments after tomorrow's video. It's ridiculous. I mean, the prices, some stuff seems like it's doubling in price. You talk about inflation, you talk about price gouging, it's happening. And it's not stuff that I like to really harp on too much, but it is happening right before our eyes. And something's got to be done about it. I don't know. Like, eventually things either need to level off, or people are gonna start getting really upset. And I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it live here, but things just don't look right. I hear things every time I go shopping. I hear the whispers. I hear the people talking. I hear the prices. The different things going on that I don't want to talk about in the videos, but everybody knows. I don't have to. Gary the cable guy says, "Good night, everyone. Going truck racing at Daytona. Man, that sounds like fun. You're going racing? Well, be careful. Be careful. And make sure you take some good videos." Good old Goldie says, "I just paid $2.99 at Aldi for a bag." Yeah. I really would never spend more than, I don't know. I feel like $4. I feel like $4 is my limit that I will ever spend on a bag of oranges. I don't care what they are. And even $4 really is like, I gotta be like really wanting some oranges. Let's see. Little Goldie says, "Ours doesn't anymore." Barry says, "Have you watched Sicario?" No, I haven't. No, I probably need to. Summer loving in California prices are way higher. Oh, I know. I know. It's almost double. Like, most stuff in California, I feel like is double. Like, we pay just here in, we pay $2.19 a gallon for milk, which I'm sure that's going up here soon. But I know you guys are paying like $4 a gallon for milk. So some of this stuff here in the Midwest is almost double in California and the East Coast and New York. And it's like, man, I don't know how you guys afford it. Good old Goldie says they were 30 years ago too. Yeah. Lisa Spiegel says, "Danno, have you ever watched the movie The Great Outdoors with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd?" Absolutely. Love that movie. Barry says, "That's another great movie to watch over and over." I'll tell you another one that's kind of similar to that movie is Funny Farm with Chevy Chase. That movie is just, I love everything with Chevy Chase, like Fletch. Oh, man. I love Fletch. Fletch is one of my favorite movies. Jason says, "Just bought a digital copy of Ghostbusters Afterlife on sale. We'll watch with the kids tomorrow. No spoilers." Barry says, "Watch Sicario and the Sicario Day of the Soldado. Thank me later. The guy that directed Dune did the first one." I think we've talked about this, Barry. Yeah, I need to see that. I do. And Jason, you guys will love Ghostbusters. It's great. I ain't gonna say nothing, but it's good. It's good. I kind of feel like they go in order for me. Just going like, first, second one. I actually liked the Ghostbusters with the women. I don't know why that movie got so much hate. That Melissa McCarthy is hilarious. And Kate McKinnon and the other two girls, I can't remember their names. They are hysterical, though. I thought it was great. I thought it was a good kind of remake of Ghostbusters. Justin J-Dog's John Wick, man. Oh, I love those movies. Those are great. I haven't seen has the fourth one even come out yet? I don't know if that's out yet, but, man, John Wick. That's where it's at. Jason says, "We like the female one too." Yeah, I don't know why that got such a bad rap. I feel like that was, some of this stuff, I feel like just gets unwanted hate toward it and for more publicity. You know what I'm saying? Like, because nobody I know that saw that movie hated it, you know? So, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. I really liked it. I thought it was good. Yes, John. Well, I'm probably going to get off here and watch John Wick. That is. Jason says, only gripe was original characters not playing themselves. Barry says John Wick 4 was titled Matrix Resurrection. Oh, Jen Allen says, I can't watch the girls' Ghostbusters. I hated it. What did you hate about it? I don't know. I loved it. I guess, you know, I've always been a huge Ghostbusters fan. And to see it back on the big screen for the first time in like 20 years, I was so excited to watch it. I thought they played good roles. You know, watch it again. That might be a movie that you got to kind of see twice. Because, you know, it's a lot of fast-paced comedy where you might not catch some of the jokes right away, but when you watch it again, I think that's a movie where you almost have to watch twice. A lot of hidden Easter eggs of the other Ghostbuster movies in that too that I didn't notice the first time I saw it. Good night, Mountain Folk. Thanks for joining, buddy. Denise says, do you like donuts? What's your favorite donut place in Ohio? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of donuts. I do like, what's the one, Jess? Krispy Kreme. But we don't have Krispy Kreme around here. We usually go to the one, whenever we go on vacation, there's always a Krispy Kreme nearby, and I'll get us fresh off the conveyor, the donuts that melt in your mouth. I like those. But yeah, I've never really been a big donut fan. Barry says, you like the Mountain Folk? Gary the Camel Guy says, okay, I'm back. Red flag at the truck race. No, Danno, I'm just watching. Oh. I thought you meant you were on your way, like driving to go. Oh, that'd be awesome. And I'm a little tired, kind of wishful thinking. I wish I was in Daytona right now at a NASCAR race. We do got the Kentucky Speedway not too far from here, so hopefully they do one this year. We might be able to get up there. Jen Allen says, nope, I've tried, can't. I hate Cap Me Comedy. Justin says, Danno, do you play video games? I do. Not as much anymore. I mean, you know, not like I used to. Gary the Camel Guy says, good night, guys. Good night, buddy. Have a good night, man. Oh, wait, no, he was talking to Mountain Folk. Good night, Mountain Folk. Again. So I'm getting a little tired. Might have to wrap it up here in a minute. Jason says, good night, Danno, and everyone. Gotta run. Good night, buddy. Say hi to the family. Thanks for joining, buddy. Barry says, try the Donut Fryer in Gatlinburg. I heard they were good, too. Yes. I'm always down to try anything once. And we've heard of the Donut Fryer. We will have to try that. Jen says, campy comedy. Okay, I get it. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I guess I was, you know, we went and saw it at the theater. I was hyped up. Another Ghostbuster movie. That was one. I did go in with some pretty low expectations with that, though, because of the ratings that it got. I was like, well, this movie's probably going to suck. And came out of it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great. I thought I liked the Kate McKinnon Egon approach, you know, but she's really smart, but really silly and dumb, you know. I don't know. And what's her name? I can't think of her name. The other girl. Both of them. There were a lot of, you know, when I was a kid, I used to watch the Ghostbuster cartoons. Growing up, there was the Ghostbuster cartoon. And there were a lot of characters, a lot of ghosts that were in the Ghostbusters, the women version, that were from the cartoons. Like that scene in the subway where the guy who's got like the electric chair stuff on him and all that. That's actually a very well-known Ghostbuster cartoon, like a Halloween version that I really liked growing up. And that, I don't know, I guess that could be part of why I liked it a lot. Jen says, sorry, should have proofread that better. Oh, that's okay. Barry says, Big Trouble in Little China, another good one for you to watch over and over. I love that movie. You know, it's funny, like, people were like, I remember when Mortal Kombat first came out. And I was like, hey, it's that guy from Big Trouble in Little China. And they were like, no, that's Raiden. What are you talking about, man? And then, like, I remember hearing from my friend, like, a month later, like, man, you're right. I bet they took this character from Big Trouble in Little China. I was like, yeah. Well, guys, I think we're going to have to wrap it up tonight. I am exhausted. Plus, I don't know. I'm going to have to check this video, make sure that everything is smooth. I doubt it, though, because it was taking a while to process. So, I'm going to have to fix it. But, guys, thank you so much for joining. It's a great night. Man, we were on here forever. Thank you for being on here. It's a really awesome time. You guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Have some fun. Get out, have some fun. Do a little shopping. Buy up some extra chicken because, yeah, it might, I don't know. But thank you guys for joining. With all that being said, I am out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.